Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not, as that may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at what you may be struggling with. We're going to look at current energies and what you may need to look at, and then we're going to look at future energies for energies that may possibly be coming in for you. We're going to get some tarot, some clarifiers, and close out with an oracle. All right, so we have what you may be struggling with is Seven of Wands, which is standing up for yourself. It could be that you feel like you have a lot of things coming at you, that you feel like you have a lot of people coming at you, that you feel like you just you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling that there's all of this coming towards you, and you're trying to stand up for yourself, or you're feeling like it could be that you are not standing up for yourself, that there may be some things that are bothering you, that you feel that you're not having that strength or that courage or that confidence to voice your opinion or to say how you feel. Current energies, it could have to do with a relationship. It could be, sometimes we have within relationships, we want to say something, but we don't know how to say it, or we're feeling that we're missing something, or we want to discuss something with our partner and we're not sure how to say it, but we have something that we want to say and we're like, well, we're not really sure how that other person is going to say it. So I feel like it could be that there's something that you want to express to a partner or a person. This could be a friendship, a partnership, that you want to express this to a person because maybe you want to build this relationship closer and stronger. But there's some things that you have to talk about, that you want to talk about. Future energies, we have the Page of Pentacles, which is that good energy, young energy, positive energy, kind of starting new, starting fresh, because we have the young page and then we have the little fawn there, right, with the little butterfly. So I feel like it's kind of changing within the relationship with this person. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, and she is somebody who finds those ways to find solutions, finds that way to work things out. We have the Peacock there, so I feel like it's your time to shine, your time to blossom. And I feel like it's, once you get past this and you get into this energy, I feel like things start to flow and things start to fall in place. All right. Okay, we just have the cards are just popping out here. All right, so we have the Three of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. It could have to do with other people. There may be something that you want to say that has to involve other people, or it could be that there was something else I was thinking, and then I kind of lost that thought. I'm not sure what it was. All right, we have the Star, which is Aquarius. It could be coming in, it could be the Star, having that hope. I feel like you're kind of lacking in this. I feel like this could be that you're struggling with happiness, and you're struggling with positivity, and you're struggling with having that hope, and you're struggling with direction. I feel like that could be what you're struggling with, that you're not feeling that right now. You're not feeling that happiness. You're not feeling bright. You're not feeling that direction and that happiness. So I feel like that inner strength and that confidence, I feel like that's what you're struggling with, and that could be lacking here. It could be the Lovers could represent the relationship that you have with yourself. So that could be that self-work and that self-help that you need to do. But it also could do with a relationship that you feel that maybe that relationship is making you feel this way. Maybe this person, the relationship with this person is this person is feeling like you are, like they're not supporting you, that they're not making you. You have to feel that happiness within yourself, but also if we surround ourselves with people that are negative, then we kind of take on their energy. Or if we surround ourselves with people that are not giving us positive, like they're not saying positive things to us, then we feel like we're being held down. We have the Ten of Pentacles for current energy. I feel like you're trying to find those solutions as, how do I turn this around? How do I change this? I feel like it could be a relationship that you're trying to decide, okay, is this a relationship that is important to me? Is this something that I want to work on? Is this a relationship that I want to be around? This also could be the relationship with yourself, is kind of realizing, you know what, I think I have to work more on myself. I think I have to focus on myself. Yeah, I feel like you want to find the solutions to get yourself into, I feel like this is the energy that you're lacking, but I feel like you want to get yourself into this energy. You want to find the way to get yourself into that energy. Overcoming this, I feel like this is something that may have been bothering you for a while. So you're like, how do I find these solutions? This is what you need to look at. What are those solutions? Especially with the Queen of Swords there, because you know, she's someone who's been through a lot of difficult times and a lot of difficult things, and she finds those solutions. And especially now that we have the Queen of Swords again, so that's kind of double strong energy for you. The Hangman. So for future energy, it's kind of going from current to future energies. It's take a step back, take a look at things from a different perspective, seeing things differently, either seeing how it is within yourself and your own energy, or seeing how it is with this relationship with this person, if this is something that you want to change and you want to make some adjustments or communicate more, or whatever that is, to get this relationship in a better place. We have Eight of Swords, which can be holding yourself back, but it also can be that energy where you feel ready, that when you feel the time is right, then you're ready to move forward. Then you're ready to progress. Then you're ready to go into this Page of Pentacles energy where things are feeling better. I do feel this progress here of going from feeling this kind of heavy energy here to this lighter energy here, and getting yourself into a better place, a new place, a different place, a more positive energy. New outlooks, new feelings, especially with the Hangman there, because I feel like that's really going to turn things around for you. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus, so it's that belief and that faith and that strength and that stable foundation. And it's also, it could be that there may be somebody that you trust that you can really talk to and talk about things, but I'm kind of feeling it's more of that faith and that trust and that belief and that solid foundation within yourself. Page of Wands, communicating. Okay, communicating to someone, fresh communication, new communication, reaching out, talking. So since it is kind of after the Hierophant, it could be talking to that person that you feel is very grounded and that you can trust what it is that they have to say, and someone that can help you to move forward if that's what you need. We have the King of Cups, where I feel like things start to flow, things feel better. Things become easier because you're looking at things from a different perspective and you're ready to work on things. Maybe back here you're not ready to work on things. Maybe you're not at the point where you're ready to work on this. Bottom of the deck. Okay, yeah, Page of Swords. That's funny. Page of Swords is now you are ready to work on those, the tough, the more difficult things, the harder things that maybe you have been sweeping under a rug or not dealing with or not facing, that now you're getting into this energy of, okay, now I'm ready to work on the difficult things. Sometimes we keep putting things off and we're like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. And then it's like, you get into this energy, okay, I have to see this from a different perspective and know that there's some difficult things that I have to deal with. And once I do that, then that can free myself up for this easier, lighter energy. But I have to be ready to deal with this, because you want to be able to deal with this when you're feeling 100%, or at least close to that. You're feeling strong, you're feeling confident. You're in this Queen of Swords energy, like, I will get past this, I will work past this, I will deal with this, I will, you know, maybe there's some disappointing news that you have to tell someone. It could be that you're walking away from a relationship or you're readjusting a relationship. the kind of, you know, maybe doing that shadow work, you know, doing that tougher stuff that you have to deal with, and maybe you're in that energy to see this as something that I need to do in order to move forward. All right, so let's get some more cards here. What do we got going on here for Capricorn in this? Okay. All right, look at that. I love it. The Strength card. All right, that strength, that confidence, coming into that energy. Leo, ready to face things. Then we have the Lovers again, okay? I think, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. I just feel like there's a relationship. It could be the relationship with yourself or a relationship with a person that you have to have that confidence with to deal with whatever the situation is, to get you back into this Three of Cups, the Star card, and the Sun card. I feel like that's what's lacking here. And I feel like that's what you're trying to find a way to turn things around, to get back into that energy. Looking towards the future. What is it that you want? I feel like a lot of people, like, they really have to take that time to themselves to really figure out, what do I really want? Where do I want to go? Where do I see myself with this relationship, with this person, with the relationship with myself, and with the relationship with other people? Where do I see this going? Where do I see this happening? And once you're in that energy, then you can figure out where you can go from there. Look at this. We have the Queen of Swords 3 times. Okay. I have 3 different decks. And the Queen of Swords has come out 3 times. So I really think that the main energy of this reading is to work on things, is to find those solutions, that you're ready to move forward, that you're ready to tackle things. And then especially with the Ace of Swords coming out, like getting yourself into that energy. But I feel like you have to figure out what it is that you want first, and not just go on, move forward blindly and not really be sure, and just kind of, it's almost like you're being, like, I'm seeing like a boat, and then there's like this, you're being towed behind the boat in like a little smaller boat, right? Like you're just kind of following what's going on. And I feel like it's coming into your own energy, your own strength, and your own power to make those decisions on where it is that you want to go, what makes you happy, right? What motivates you. I feel like you've been suppressing that for a while. I feel like maybe you've been putting other people's needs ahead of yours, or you really haven't been focusing on that inner work and those other things. And I feel like you've kind of been suppressing that, and now it's time to come into that energy. Of course, you have to do whatever you feel is right for you, but I feel like this reading is for that person that's like, yeah, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to work on things. I realize that there's things that I have to do. I realize that I'm not feeling hopeful. I realize that I'm not feeling positive. I realize that I'm not feeling happy. I realize that I'm not focusing on those things that give me energy and give me life and make me happy, and that there may be some relationships that I have to adjust. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is that slow, steady progress towards positive things, that it's going to take some time. And we have the King of Swords, he's very analytical, and he thinks about things, and he works through things, and he finds solutions, and he's determined. I mean, look at that face, right? That's a face of determination. And I feel like that's you coming into that energy and seeing things from a different perspective, that yes, I've got to work on this stuff. Page of Swords again. Yeah, Page of Swords, 2 Page of Swords. So it's kind of, I feel like there's some difficult things that you have to face and you have to handle, that you have to deal with. I feel like that's really the key that's going to help you to move forward. Yep. And then we have the 10 of Wands, which is, 10s are completions, but it's releasing those burdens, but it's also about taking those actions. I feel like you just haven't taken actions to take care of this energy, or work on this energy. And I feel like now it's time to take care of that and work on those things to help you to get into this better place. I feel like you see things from a different perspective, and then you get yourself ready to, okay, yeah, I'm ready to be in a happier place. I'm ready to be in a better place. Look at that Ace of Swords again. That's pretty cool, because we have 2 Ace of Swords. We have 3 Queen of Swords. We have 2 Page of Swords. So it's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thinking. It's kind of a lot of seeing things from a different perspective. Let's see, underneath that, 6 of Wands is success and victory. I love that. Success and victory for you being able to look at. Doesn't mean everything's going to happen in one day. But I feel like just recognizing that there's something that you want to do, that there's something that you want to take care of, that you want your relationship with yourself and with others to be better, that you realize, okay, I'm going to have to start focusing on this. I'm going to have to work through this. I'm going to have to maybe communicate with someone that can help me, or I need to communicate with someone to work through things. But you have to figure out what it is that you feel first and what it is that you want first, right? Where do you see yourself moving and going through? What makes you happy? And once you figure that out, then you feel like, okay, yeah, like, then I know like the next steps that I want to take and what it is that you need to do. I feel like that gives you more direction. All right, so let's close out with a Lenormand mask. Yeah, that's what I feel, is that you kind of have this mask on and you're really not sure which way do I go, which direction do I go, right? There's all of this going on, and I feel like you kind of have a mask on, and I feel like that goes with the 7 of Swords, is that you're just kind of, I almost feel like you're pretending. I feel like maybe you're pretending that you're happy, or you're pretending that you're okay, but if you really look at things and you really look within yourself, that you're like, you know what, I'm really not happy, right? And what are those ways that I can make myself happy, and where do I feel things are lacking? And it's like, you know, you have to ask yourself those tough questions. And sometimes you may not know the answer right now, but I feel like, you know, just journaling or writing things down, right? It doesn't even have to make sense. It doesn't have to be sentences. It could just be words. And I feel like if you're in the process of doing that, like I feel like this big square block, right? But then if you have that all inside of you, but then if you're journaling and you're like writing words down and you're kind of breaking up that block to see, you know, to make it smaller. And just writing things down, and it just can just be words or feelings or thoughts, or, you know, it doesn't even have to make sense, but to get that out and to kind of, that's a form of release. Or talking to that person that you feel that you can trust, and just having that form of release. And sometimes as you do that, as you start to break up that block, then you start to see those other things that you can do to move forward. All right, kind of a heavy reading, a lot going on here. But, you know, this is, I feel this is part of progress. This is part of getting yourself into this energy here. I feel like this is where you want to be, but you're not sure how to get there. And I feel like I feel like that's how you make this progress, is kind of going through this heavier stuff. And then you release it, and then you're feeling more positive. And it really does change things. It really does turn things around. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.